the war chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Doak. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simmons. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Auburn's offense will have the football first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
The Seminoles offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes the heat, trying to make magic with his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He got away from the D. They had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive wants to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going up top again. Makes the grab. It's Alston. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Trying to slam in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacked on the extra point. An 84-yard drive there, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Off play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here comes the Auburn offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had it much better field position this time around. The sure hands, it's Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give out of the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. To the air, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the lone running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He makes a catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for a crease, it's Cobb. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes. And it's just a physical mindset of Auburn. And they're always that team that wants to run the football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. Lets it fly deep downfield. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The Noles decide to punt it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Castellanos. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Spike. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's McLaughlin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Dances away to buy time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Noles!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the extra point is good. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They're going to mark this one at the 15.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
The give to the back. Running to Green. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Turns it on at midfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will give them the lead. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He's going to throw deep right side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got the first down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Sweet cut there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Hit as he throws. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Trying to escape and get it himself. With the catch, it's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Finds a tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Seminoles! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. the extra point is good. They're up by 3, and a field goal would just bring us even. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined, and he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Fires to the right. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Safe completion on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.